biggest motivation I have coming to work every day is knowing that, I will be able to give a part of me to somebody. My background in the Philippines, even during my training as a student, I was able to see the reality of life, the social condition, the patients who are very vulnerable, very limited medical resources, almost to none at all. Being mindful of what's happening around me is something that's really important that I learn every day from every patient encounter. When I deal with a patient, they have me, my genuine presence. They have me 100%.
Emmanuel is the nurse manager on Main 7 Southwest, which is a unit that specializes in liver disease and taking care of patients before transplant.
He has one of the few units that has been able to cultivate a really good relationship with his physicians, to whereby they trust his judgment.
In his line of work, we're dedicated to the care of the patients with advanced liver disease up until the time that they are transplanted. Many times after the patient's transplanted, many doctors or nurses in our line of care close contact with the patient as they become part of the surgery transplant team. But Emil maintains contact with the patient, asks about their welfare afterwards. That's a characteristic that I don't see happening in many other nurse managers, is continued preoccupation and worry that the patient is doing well.
Even when Emil goes home and he has a patient coming into the lobby, they have his phone number. They will call him that they're coming in. And Emil will make sure his patient has a bed and is comfortable. He will call into the hospital at any time. When his patients are on another unit, they call him and he goes to visit.
He has a level of affability, approachability, and availability that exceeds what I've seen.
Emil has a moral compass that guides everything he does. That comes through his sincerity, his authenticity as a leader, and I think that's what helps people to follow him.
I try my best to be a role model. I am still very hands-on. I try to connect with my patients.
With Emil, he's not only worried about compassionate care, he's always like, what is the evidence behind this? What research can we do? What can we do to make this better? Is this process working? How can we change it?
Knowledge is very important in patient care. It is important that you continue to learn and to grow in this profession. I give them the challenge that they have to really study and hone their skills to improve themselves, to be the best version of themselves.
I worked with him for the first time when I moved here, and of course, it speaks for what Emil can accomplish, because I'm a manager myself now, only by the help of Emil. He sees your strength and he helps you to develop and cultivate that strength. Hence, most of his staff have gone on to do better things and greater things.
I'm pursuing a doctorate degree to be able to learn more, to hone my leadership skills, for me to be able to influence the healthcare system and reach a bigger population of our patients. My wife is a nurse, and she's been a nurse for 24 years. Having a nurse as a wife, as a partner, is really important, giving me inspiration and support because she understands my job, my role very well. My 13-year-old son, who is very good in giving me an inspiration, like right now, he's also thinking of getting into the medical field. He said he wanted to become a physician, so we will support him with that. My team here at Methodist Hospital, I will not be a successful manager or leader if not because of my team. I give them my full trust in everything that they do. I have a full confidence of what they do. I give them my 100% support all the time. Because in leadership, trust is important. If you are in a caring profession and your team is in a caring profession, as a leader, you have to show that you care about your people.
Congratulations on the Excellence in Nursing Award. You are much deserving of it.
You're a shining example to the nursing profession. You have gone far above and beyond to care for patients and motivate people.
It's been a pleasure working with you as well as a privilege.